My mum got pickpocketed. We discovered that there is a massive Pokemon Go event going on this weekend. Please can you take pictures of me? Why were they so zoomed in? Welcome to our humble abode in Copenhagen. We arrived and immediately went and did a food shop. Here is a haul of some of the things we got, and then sat down and played a good old game of Bonanza. I wanted to give you a house tour, but everyone was watching TV, so we're doing it voiceover style. This place was very bright, wide and open, and very minimalist, I would say. So this is the kitchen area, which has a lovely big sink, and you're looking out to where the front door is. There's some outdoor seating out there, and then we come round to a fancy fridge that made crushed ice. This was mine and my brother's bathroom. It's a bathroom. Then the TV was absolutely massive. Also, look at those monstera plants. I wish mine would grow that big. A little gym area, which I think we were free to use, but we were doing so many steps every single day that we were too tired. More outdoor seating, which we did use at one point. And then we come back through and you'll see a giant motorbike to the right of me. Now this was my room that we're going into, which was great. The memory foam pillows were like so comfortable. Never used that TV. That's a rowing machine in the corner. It did the job. It was a perfectly nice room. Coming back round past the giant TV, and we are going into my brother's room. This is where my brother stayed. Again, nice big bed, and this is a view into kind of like the front garden garage area. I believe they had another motorbike out there. Now we're coming back out, and this is my parents' room. Look at all those wine bottle corks in that vase. Did you see that? Another massive TV in there. I don't think I ever show you the bathroom because I think someone was in there, but that was my parents' room. Good morning from Copenhagen. We arrived at our Airbnb yesterday. The actual flight over from Stockholm to Copenhagen literally took an hour, and the whole process of leaving Stockholm, getting to the airport, getting on the plane, flying, leaving the plane, all of that, I reckon probably took 4 hours, maybe 4.5. Like, I really don't think it took that long. It was so quick. I managed to finish my book. I've been reading The Wizard of Oz. I finished that while we were waiting for the bags to come around on the conveyor belt. Today we are actually going into Copenhagen. I think it's like a 20-25 minute journey into the main city centre, and today I think we're going to go look at a castle. I think we're just going to have a mooch. We're going to go to a place called the Round Tower, I think, which my friend Eleanor recommended. Basically just going to have a look around. I feel like we all feel that we spent too long in museums in Stockholm, so this time in Copenhagen we want to spend a little bit less time in museums and a bit more time just exploring and seeing the sights. Doctor Who, anyone?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got very dull in the fireplace.
Good morning, good morning. It is day 2 and the final full day in Copenhagen. We are technically in Copenhagen tomorrow, but we will be in Copenhagen airport. We actually got quite a lot done yesterday. We went to Rosenberg Castle. I'll put it up here if I've got it wrong. Rosenberg Castle, which was really interesting. Had a look around there. We didn't have too much of a look around the grounds because we discovered that there is a massive Pokemon Go event going on this weekend. Today is now Monday, so it will have ended and it will be quieter probably in the streets today. But yesterday, oh my god, there was so many people wearing like Pokemon hats, Pokemon tops, little Pokemon plushies, and I'm not really sure what the event was. I wish I was involved. It looked really fun. I love Pokemon, and like I used to love Pokemon Go. How is it 10 years old? I don't know, but yes, so the park was absolutely ram-packed full, which you will have seen from the clips. So full of people doing Pokemon things, so we did that. And then we went over to Tivoli Gardens. We didn't go in, one because it's kind of expensive, and two, I don't really like roller coasters, so I can do like tame ones. Like obviously you saw me go to Disneyland, but Disneyland is more my speed. Tivoli Gardens has a lot of like those drop rides, which are not for me, but they have a really good food court that you can go into that you don't have to pay a ticket for, so we did that. I got frozen margarita, which was so good, and then got tacos for lunch. Then we went over to the round tower, which didn't realise it was so close to the castle that we were at in the morning. Went to the round tower, walked up that, really good views. Didn't realise you had to pay, but I don't think it was extortionate compared to like other things you can do. So we walked up that, that was really nice. And interestingly enough, it was linked to the castle. I think the king that ruled in that castle commissioned the tower to be built. I can't quite remember, but something like that. There was a connection. And then we went to the Lego store in like the main city centre. Big fat flop. I was really surprised. Obviously Denmark is the home of Lego, and you would have thought that they would have like a really impressive Lego store. It was so small. That was a bit of a flop. I was really hoping they'd have like Copenhagen or Denmark specific sets, because you know they've got like a London bus and like they've got an Italy scene. I was hoping for a Copenhagen one, but that was not. So anyway, that was the day yesterday. I really feel like we maximised the day in terms of sightseeing and just like looking around the city. So more of that today. We're going to go see the Little Mermaid statue, and also it begins, I think is it called Nyhavn? When you think of Copenhagen, it's this area of Copenhagen that everyone thinks of, with the canal and the nice houses. Most of Copenhagen, from my experience so far, is not like that. But I forgot to say, we also saw the Copenhagen Sprint, which is a bike race around the city. So that's what those clips were, of the cars going really fast and obviously all the bikes. But yeah, that was really cool too. But let's go and do more exploring. hey, it is the end of the holiday. I thought I'd tell you what we got up to today. Obviously I kind of told you what we were getting up to, but I didn't give you the full rundown because like I said, didn't really know what we were gonna do. So we did go see the Little Mermaid, major tourist spot. Like, there were so many people. There was even a guy dressed as a pirate. Before that we walked through, I think it's called Nyhavn, but I think it's also got other names, but walked through there. Very cute, again very touristy, but I did get some cute pictures. But also low-key a disaster. Got my brother to take pictures of me. I was like, I'll sit on this bollard, please can you take pictures of me? Why were they so zoomed in? I always feel so awkward, so then I always feel even more awkward when I'm like, actually I don't really like the photos, please can we do more? Because then I have to go through that whole thing again. But I think there's at least one in there that I will like, because I basically wanted a picture to put in the thumbnail. So we walked through there, really nice. I think perhaps my perception of Copenhagen has been warped. I feel like everyone I know that's been to Copenhagen has only posted pictures by all the colourful houses, by the canal, and so I feel like my perception of Copenhagen was so warped before coming here, because I kind of thought that all of that would be like that, whereas it's really like a very small part of Copenhagen that has been like that. And I've still enjoyed my time, but I think I was expecting it a bit to be more like Amsterdam, and obviously it's not. And I love Amsterdam, so I feel like I've been comparing a bit and fallen into the comparison trap of being like, well, it's not Amsterdam. It's not Amsterdam because it's a completely different city and a completely different country, but still had a good time. It's just not been what I imagined it would be, but it's still been cool. So expensive though. Like, oh my god, why and how did I spend £14 on 2 fridge magnets? So for me, I got this one, which I feel like the lighting is not great. There you go, you can kind of see it better. And then for Tom, this one, because I actually thought like this is so cute. Also went to the botanical gardens. Our bad though, because we didn't realise that the botanical gardens greenhouse is closed on Mondays. Today obviously is a Monday, so couldn't go in there, but we did still get to walk around the grounds. And I do think it's actually really nice that the grounds are free, so you can at least go walk around the grounds and enjoy the pretty sights. We saw a heron up close, which was really cool, and lots of baby birds. But oh my god, I forgot to tell you, when we were at the Little Mermaid, like I said, tourist hotspot, so many people, and we walked past there was basically like a tour group coming off a tour bus, and we were walking through them at the same time that they're coming off, so we were in like a really densely packed area full of lots of people. My mum got pickpocketed. This has never happened to any of us on like any of our family holidays, and I feel like I've been to some like sketch places. Like obviously we're from the UK, so we go to London a lot. Sketch, like I feel like phone snatching is a big thing there. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen to me. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I've been to Venice. I know it's really bad in Venice, and like places like New York, where again you would think a really big city, more likely to be pickpockets. Paris I feel like as well. And so Copenhagen feels much smaller. I mean, it is smaller, the population is smaller, and so it's like, and also like everyone just feels so nice and it feels so friendly and cute. And so like obviously there are going to be pickpockets, but like I feel like of all places I've been, I wouldn't expect it to be Copenhagen. Anyway, thankfully they didn't get anything, but mum said she literally felt the guy unzip her bag, and then she turned around, saw him, and then like almost gaslit herself into thinking, is that actually what he was doing, or like did he just bump into my bag or something, I don't know. But she was like, I was so shocked that I didn't actually like process that's what he was doing until like he'd run away. But she didn't have, like she literally had a water bottle and like her glasses in the bag, so there was nothing valuable taken. But how sketch. So yeah, that was not good. but I mean at the same time all good because nothing got taken. But of all the places, I really wouldn't have thought it would be here that we would get pickpocketed. And also, if you're a pickpocketer, like, do better, because I thought the point of pickpocketing was that you're not supposed to notice it's happening to you, but like clearly it was very obvious because like she felt it and turned around. I'm gonna sign off because I don't think I'm gonna have much more to add, but I'll probably insert some extra clips if I film anything. So it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed seeing both parts of this holiday, the Stockholm part and now Copenhagen, but I hope you've enjoyed this part 2 of the Copenhagen section of the holiday, and thank you for watching, following along, and I'll see you in my next video, which I'm sure will be very soon because I'm going to Harry Styles soon, and I'm sure there's other things I'm doing, so I've definitely got some clips to put together into like some kind of June video. Okay, bye!